Hello guys, this is CRG.
Turn up the game.
Guys, let's talk about ABUBAKAR the LIGHTNING.
The newest golden player in score match. At the end of this season, you will be able to unlock the newest golden player in score match, ABUBAKAR the LIGHTNING.
Let's play a game and discuss about what to expect from this great player. Madeline, what formation do you use?
I'm using 4-1-2-1-2 with two amazing strikers. What about you? I'm
using 4-2-2 with two amazing strikers.
Ah, okay.
Why do you use those amazing strikers first of all, and then tell me which are those amazing strikers?
So I'm using a combination between two amazing and speedy strikers, and I'm talking about the Invader and the Jet.
Why?
What about you?
I use two amazing strikers, very fast and with the running ability.
Huh? Okay.
The Jet and the Invader.
The same strikers.
Yeah, but why?
But why? This is the question. Because in our opinion, the Lightning is going to be a combination between Invader and the Jet, but a little bit taller.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that. He's gonna be a combination between Invader and Jet, and Invader and Jet and Matsumoto, and we think this is gonna be the best player in the game by far. I'm not gonna score with Hakan the Gatecrasher, but I'm gonna try to force now the Invader.
Okay.
And see if the Invader will win a header, because definitely he will not. But
because the Major was there.
Lightning will win. And now let's get back to the numbers that define the Lightning. We have this information by the same people that shared with everybody on Facebook the information about all the new super players and golden players, sorry.
Yeah.
And until now, were they right or not, Madeline?
Yes, until now we are talking about two released players who were confirmed by these stats. Yeah. And I'm talking about the Hitman and the Thunder. But now look at this Lightning.
So Lightning has 50 speed. 50 speed is the maximum speed you can get in score match, and it's only owned by the Jet and the Speedster. Correct?
Exactly. Yes.
The Voyager, I think, doesn't have 50.
No.
The Voyager doesn't.
No. So only Jet and Speedster. So for this particular speed, we can compare the Lightning with the Jet.
Okay.
Yes, as a super player.
Exactly. Yeah. When I end this, I'm gonna show you the next feature, which is the height. 40, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know which player has 40 height?
Yes, which I know. The Bulldozer
and Hammer.
And the Hammer, exactly.
So only two players in the game have 40 height. It's the Hammer and the Bulldozer. You made a nice duo between these two guys.
Yes.
So I think it's gonna be, as I said, the best player in the game, the best played, because he's not only so fast, he's also very, very, very tall, and these are the two main attributes of him. And now let me move to the next ones.
Yes, let me talk about the strength, which is going to be 20. Compared to the Bulldozer, it's half.
Okay, the Bulldozer has 40?
Yes, 40 or 45, I'm not sure about this. But moving on to the power of this amazing new golden player, which will be 20 also. So no strength, no.
I mean, not
high.
Not very high, yeah.
Exactly.
But still, I think. I mean, what do you expect from that? The shots will not be that powerful. First of all, and he will not win a lot of duels on the ground.
Exactly. But I'm sure that the speed will compensate this, because using his speed, he's going to be able to compensate the positioning by being first to the ball. Yeah, so I'm not sure the power will make any difference here.
Exactly. And maybe, Madeline, if I'm not wrong, maybe we can compare him a little bit better with the Speedster, because the Speedster is not as powerful as the Jet, I think.
Yeah.
So look at Faustino the Marksman winning a duel here, and I'm gonna try a floater with a header. That's amazing.
Yeah,
what a goal.
Nice one. Okay, let's move on to the next attribute, which is going to be the skill. It is not going to be too skillful, as you can see, only 15.
But I don't need that, really.
Exactly.
I don't really need the skill. And for such a fast player, none of the fast players have skill, except for the Gatecrasher, but you've seen the Gatecrasher. Exactly. He's too unpredictable. So skill is 15, but this is, from our point of view, is not a problem. And the response now, one of his, let's say, main disadvantages, response is only 20, but okay, this is a good interception by my keeper. So response is only 20. So what you have to keep in mind is that this type of, I mean, if the response is small for a player, you have to keep in mind the fact that you need to mind where the player is running towards, because he will not get the balls if you're not gonna give him the balls in a good direction.
Yes. So from my opinion, in order to compensate this, you have to control Let me see this moment. And
Should
after
I go
that,
short post?
yeah, as you want.
Short post
Yes.
was not a good idea because the power is not that big for the
Yeah,
invader.
indeed.
Same as for the lightning.
What I
But
wanted
the lightning
to say,
is even less. Sorry.
Yes,
Lightning
what I
is
wanted
even
to say is that in order to compensate this, you have to control the ball in the middle with short passes from the first touch and wait for your opponent to move his defenders, and after that the lightning, the jet, or your invader,
when he's free.
Exactly,
or trust his huge speed, right?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
No defender can match that amount of speed. In the next game, we're gonna show you the behavior, the expected behavior of the lightning, and we're gonna play with speedster and maybe with a hammer, because the hammer is comparable with the lightning from Tonna's point of view.
Exactly.
And Madeline, now I'm gonna score the last goal with the jet, and let's move to the next game. Second game, Madeline, let's talk about the behavior. And we made a surprise for you guys. We tried to have only fast defenders. I have speedster, I have intruder, I have voyager, and I think I have an explorer or something in defense.
Okay.
And you have more or less the same.
Yes,
just to test
the invader.
Just to test the speedster and the hammer against these fast defenders. So the shooting behavior, as you can see on the screen below us, is maxed. So he has
very high.
Exactly, maximum shooting ability. This means that he will, if you give him the ball next to the box, as you see with the bulldozer here, he will mostly turn around and shoot.
This behavior is very similar with the jet's behavior. This is why we consider that it can be a kind of evolved jet, or a combination between jet or another player.
I would say a hybrid.
Yeah,
These
exactly.
this is what the Golden's players are usually. Is the hybrid between more players that will put the game. Give more depth to the game. Let's watch the speedster here. This is probably what you will expect from the lightning as well.
Yes,
a goal scored by the
Indeed.
speedster. Let's move to the next attribute. The passing is somewhere more than half, I would say. I don't remember the jet and the speedster having such a high pass. Correct, Madeline?
Exactly. This is why we consider the invader being part of this lightning, because the invader has this high behavior, but unfortunately the invader and also the intruder, as you know, they are staying very often in offside. This is why, from my personal experience, I'm not used to play with them there.
Yeah. This is what you can do with Matsumoto, but you cannot do with the lightning because of the strength power. Oh, Matsumoto, sorry, very bad shooting from my side, but you can easily score from those direction on the short post.
Yeah,
moving on. To the next one is the dribbling ability, behavior. The dribbling behavior is again extraordinarily high, similar to I would say somehow Gatecrasher as well. I don't know. Honestly, I don't expect that this player will pass the ball much, but I expect that this player will do amazing runs that nobody will expect. Correct?
Yes, and also indeed this player is going to be very unpredictable, because just imagine trying to send a long pass to this player, or trying to send amazing crosses to this player because of that height. So
I don't even want to think about having to face such a player against people who play volleyball very well.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
This player will be, a combination between the two strikers that volleyball players like a lot, the intruder and the hammer. I don't want to score with the speedster here because we have something else to talk about regarding the behavior. Let's talk about the clearing. So clearing is very little. Don't expect, if you play this guy in defense, don't expect that you will have he will get rid of the ball once he has it, but he will try rather to dribble in defense, which is something that personally I don't like about defenders. So if you play him as a defender, just to keep up with the hammers, maybe because of his height, and with the speed of speedsters and so on, just don't give him the ball unless you have no other options, because probably he will not get rid of it. And the last two aspects, Madeline, about the marking and the running ability, you can talk about it just after you finish scoring with the wizard here.
I'm not able to score because my wizard was not so attentive to score here, but I was trying to pass it to the
Voyager with the response. So about the marking and
about the marking,
ability.
Unfortunately, this is not going to have the marking ability, which means that theoretically it should not be a good defender, but considering the attacking and the running behavior which is active for this golden player, I would say from my point of view that this golden player is going to be one of the best strikers in the game, considering the stats.
He will be the best striker in the game.
And if you remember, we had a previous episode about this new golden players, and I told you in that episode that this golden player will change and will kill score match.
this is the end of the episode, guys. Once we get it, we will have a full review about him and synergies and as well. Thank you for staying with us. Take care. Play to get the lightning, and until next time, guys.
See you and bye-bye.
Bye.